This is 2K Sports broadcasting hardwood here at the Barclays Center. Road trip off on a positive note to take an early lead then
on the season series.
For them to attack early and really try to take the mental advantage here, the cycle.
And it's Rondo in at the point. No.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Rondo against Jack. Young sets a screen for Jack. The pass to Young. Shoots from the line. Another shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Watson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal back. The 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Gay passes to Watson. Back to Gay. And there's the feed to Watson. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Here's Jack after Rudy Gay's bucket. Screen on Rondo. Jack against Rondo. Outside Jack. This one for 3. Can't hit. Great D that time from Rondo.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jack against Rondo. Jack dishes to Lopez. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Brook Lopez.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
It's Gay with the drive. No good there off the double clutch.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Screen by Young. It's deflected. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Bulls.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. There's the screen, and Jack, here we go. Lopez up and in on the layup. Lopez has got 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gay outside. Screen by Cousins. Now here's Watson. Ellington defending. Outside Rondo. Watson for 3. Good. He's got 12.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Lopez. 8 points for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. Nice D from Cousins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the left wing. Screen by Cousins. Feeds it to Gay. In transition, here come the Nets.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court
Look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically? Rebound, 12th in opponent points per game. And you know what? They're also in the top half of the league in scoring second chance points. There's room for improvement there, but I don't think they're too disappointed with what they've done in that area so far.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
Here's Sloan. The Kings getting the bucket. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Lopez. Here's Collison. Here's Gay. Lopez with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with Freak. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Kings pushing it up now. Watson's running. Pass to Cousins. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Watson. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Collison. Kicks to Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's Sloan. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Off target from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. It's Gay with the drive, and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 7.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. There's a good screen. And Caspi has it in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And so for Caspi last season, finally found some consistency on offense. He'd always had the skill set, but really couldn't connect the dots. It seemed like he did last year.
He did. I felt like the game at times earlier in his career was too fast for him. He really seemed to slow things down and worked on his shooting mechanics. Even though he was a really good shooter, he hadn't seen results at this level. Now you look at last year, 49% from the field, 40 from behind the arc.
And Sacramento has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn, Watson kicks to Kufis. Collison up top. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. The dish to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Watson, that's for 2. The drive by Collison. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
Sims. Robinson kicks to Bogdanovich. The tray. Rebound by the Kings. And here now the Kings. They're on a 17-4 run. Watson, the pass to Collison. He dishes it to Watson. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players? Some changes for Brooklyn. Lopez, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Wayne Ellington. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kukas. Quincy Hayes has come in for Caspi. Rudy Gay's checked in for Butler. And Freak subbed in for Darren Collison. Young out there with Bogdanovich. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Jack after the Kings pick up 2. From 13, that misses off the backboard.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here's Watson, screened by Cousins, and again it's Sacramento converting. Nets trail by 12. Outside Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Gay. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here is Jack. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. It's stolen by Watson. On up the court. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Sloan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Stolen away. Rudy Gay on the wing. He feeds it to Watson. Trying his luck deep. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And here we can check out the story on DeMarcus Cousins. He's been dominant, averaging 23 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Nets trail by 17. Here's Sloan. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. Outside Rondo. Pass to Watson. Fires the 3. Jack with the rebound. Jack's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:52 left in the first half. Sloan. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Nice job coming off that screen. Sloan's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Watson. 17 points in the game. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 4. Rebounds in this game. Rondo against Jack. Lopez kicks to Sloan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Sacramento, 10 games behind.
And I think for Sacramento, they weren't really being talked about as contenders coming into the season, but they have entered that conversation.
Just shows you how futile it is to try to predict what's going to happen before a season. I mean, it's been a great year for them, and they've still got plenty of room to improve for the postseason.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. $20 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Rondo, and the pass to Watson. Here's Cauley Stein. And so we wrap up the first half. The Kings on top. They lead by 13. And
well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at him every time, but if you give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, just trying to keep the ball moving.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He's got 17 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. Watson in at shooting guard. Quincy AC out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Cousins in at the center filling out the middle. Outside check, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins is second.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Nets trail by 13.
And you know, Rhino, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
No good from Jack.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Up the floor and finished off by Gay.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And that one's good by Lopez. Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Rondo against Jack. Here's the screen. Shot off the pick. It's hauled in by Watson.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And now in transition is Jack. Here we go. And the shot is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job. Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up to fight another round. Sacramento leading by 10. Watson with it. 19 points in the game. Now Casper. The feed now to Watson. 4 on the clock. Lets it go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Watson's got 4 points this quarter. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds to Sims. From 8. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Sims has got 8.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Watson kicks to Caspi. 1:44 left to play in the third. Watson's shot is good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Nets trail by 12. Here's Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. Sloan dishes to Sims. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
They set the pick. Watson, the pass to Caspi, and the wide-open shot from Collison. Good on the three-point shot. Collison's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And the shot is good. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Ooh, that's as forceful free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, they've got to get those free throws.
Subbed in for Butler. Okay, that's good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And Sloan kicks to Lopez. The fadeaway will not go. This is off the front iron. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double dip. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Nets trail by 14. Jarrett Jack is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Rondo dishes to Watson.
She just really sent me moves in like 5 minutes.
And Young comes over to help. AC. That's good. And the assist goes to Watson.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater.
No.
Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Inside, here's Young. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Checking out the game Thaddeus Young is having. He's got 8 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Watson, the pass to AC. Here's Rondo. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
What is he?
Lopez, a screen on Rondo. Rondo on the double team. Ellington kicks to Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Okay.
Rondo against Jack. Rondo dishes to Watson.
Yeah. So, what?
Back to Rondo. Cousins with a screen for Rondo.
So you're going to tell me?
Watson, that's for 2. And low. Lopez pulls it down.
Something about the party.
Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nets trail by 12.
Or something like that.
Jack passes to Ellington. Young left side. And the rejection by Cousins. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And a wide open look for Freak. Kept alive. Gay outside from downtown. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over. Told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now off the inbound. The shot's good from Ellington.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Kings leading now by 13. Outside Rondo. He kicks to Watson.
Sticking too much.
Inside from the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Lopez kicks to Ellington. Dishes to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rondo against Jack. Here's Watson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Screen by Cousins. Watson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. It's stolen by Jack. And here is Ellington. And Jack, here we go. Here's Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He misses the free throw.
Thaddeus Young taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Sacramento leading by 14. Rondo dishes to Watson. They set the pick to the middle. Here's AC. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pass to Jack. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Fader on the way. The bank shot, no good. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. There's the dish to Gay. To the paint. Here's Watson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jack's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Lopez.
That's a wall.
Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Freak sets a screen for Rondo. With the floater, Gay with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lopez a screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jack. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Kings leading now by 12. Rondo kicks to Watson. Over in the corner, Cousins. Now here's Watson. Not a lot of room. The shot by Gay. The shot will not go. The Nets go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Young, here we go. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Lopez with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Kings leading now by 14. Rondo kicks to Watson. He tries for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. Now here is Jack. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. For Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
They set the pick, and Young comes over to help. Pocket 6, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Screen by Cousins. Down low. It's deflected. Young with the steal. Pass to Jack. Pick off in midair. Now here's Watson, defended by Jack. And the pass to Collison. The feed to Watson. Gay outside. Clock at 6. Takes it off the glass. Gay's got 23 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Watson. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Quincy Acey, and it's Butler in for Rudy Gay. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. There's a screen. And Sloan kicks to Karasov. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Outside Collison. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.